Oninatsu, and congratulations. If you are watching this video, it means you have made it through 2022, and you deserve a medal for endurance and humility, because this year was fucking garbage. But that's not to say that this year has had little to no redeeming qualities whatsoever. In fact, I'd say that for everything shitty about this year, especially on a personal level, they've sort of inspired me to become Natsumi, to become the YouTuber I am today, and basically giving me the opportunity to finally make content I've always wanted to make. So I'm forever thankful for that. And so I just want to say that 2022 has also been a very special year for me because of how I've been able to do so many things I never thought I'd even do as a YouTuber. I've made 2 reviews that are nearly an hour long, one on Love Live and one on Arcade Fire's funeral, both of which I had a lot of fun making. I started my very own review show, Natsumi Reviews, with my RR review becoming one of my most viewed videos on that channel. And of course, you have Podal Mania 2, which was a video that I wanted to make for so long that finally getting out there on my channel was just extremely satisfying to do. Like, I finally got a giant breath of fresh air out of my system. So coming out of 2022 is weird in a way because I've been thinking about what I want to do for 2023. And to my surprise, I actually have a lot planned out for the future of my channel as the new year kicks in. So let's talk about that for a bit. First thing I want to point out is that November 15th, 2023 will mark exactly 10 years since I first started this YouTube channel. 3 days after that, I turned 20, so you can tell by now that 2023 is going to be a year filled with milestones for me. It's honestly really crazy to think that I've made it this far, from making Minecraft Let's Plays on my cousin's laptop, to making shitposts on my phone and tablet, to making an hour-long review on one of my favorite albums of all time with the help of content creators and family and friends. I even got to join an organization in my college that's dedicated to media and production, thanks in part to my experiences editing YouTube videos in the past few years. I'd say I've come a long way, and again, I'm really deeply thankful for making it this far as a YouTuber. But let's not focus too much on the past over here, and instead discuss what I want to do for the present and the future. As previously teased in my reviews for Thor Love and Thunder and Avatar, I'm currently working on a big review for Love Live Sunshine, tentatively titled, I watched Love Live Sunshine because I'm lonely. This is the second of 4 reviews covering every Love Live anime. I previously did one on School Idol Project last February that just hit 1,000 views, so that's really cool. As of this update video, I am currently halfway through Season 1, and I'm already writing down the review, with the goal of having this being my first big video for 2023, hopefully to come out sometime in late January or early February, depending on my schedule. But to sum up my thoughts so far on this anime, it's really funny and wacky most of the time. Yohane, Ruby, and Mari are also best girls. I'll also be covering Season 2 and the Sunshine movie, Over the Rainbow, so lots of aqua stuff to talk about. Lots of them. Reviews for Nijigasaki and Superstar are still in the works, with the hopes of dropping them both within the end of 2023 or the beginning of 2024. And if I have the time, hopefully I can make another Seiyu video, because talking about 5 of them just isn't enough. There's a lot to love about Kin-chan, And once work on the Love Live Sunshine review is finished, I'll be moving on to the next installment in the Why I Love series, centering on Green Day's 1994 pop-punk classic, Dookie. I've been writing the script for that video since last September, and I have a lot to say about this album and this band, probably just as much as I did with Arcade Fire's funeral. I can definitely guarantee it won't be as emotionally wrecking or as serious as that review, but I can say it's gonna be just as nostalgic, because at this point in my life, Dookie has had quite the impact on me. Twice as strong as Funeral did. This review is definitely going to be more fun to work on and to watch, that's for sure. I intend to release that review sometime in March or April, so really looking forward to working on that one. So now that I've got big reviews for anime and music out of the way, let's talk about what really matters on my channel the most. Movies. There's a new Indiana Jones movie coming out this June. First one in over 15 years. And to celebrate that occasion, I've decided to do something I've never done on my channel before, and it's to drop at least one review weekly, or at least cover all 4 Indiana Jones movies for every week in June 2023, leading up to the release of Dial of Destiny, which drops at the end of that month. I've always wanted to cover a timeless classic on my channel, and I feel like the Indiana Jones movies, especially the first 3, couldn't be any more fitting. Of course, I'll also talk about Crystal Skull, which, should be fun, to put it kindly. Lastly, I want to address a concern that may or may not be on your mind as you watch this update video, and that's if I'm going to make more Podal parodies in the near future. This one kinda hurts, because I enjoyed making Podal parodies in the past, especially Spider-Bloke 1 and 2 and Podalmania 1 and 2. So it's unfortunate for me to say that I might focus on them less moving forward. Because when I was trying to work on new Podal parodies as of late, I've just come to realize that I've kind of grown out of them. I feel like Podal himself completely moved on from making these types of videos, and I also feel like his fan base has also just kind of accepted that we're not going to get these types of videos anymore. They were really funny a few years ago, maybe, but in the year of our Lord 2022, I can't help but feel like they've kind of gotten dated. But keep in mind, this is just my own opinion. I feel like I've become so used to making more mature and introspective content on my channel now that going back to Podal parodies just feels like I'm evolving backwards. I still love making a good shitpost here and there, but I'm not as motivated, I'm not as interested. Really just a lack of creativity all around in making these types of videos as I used to. So yeah, Spider-Bloke 3, Podalmania 3, the Star Wars parodies, all kind of unlikely now, but you know, opinions change over time. And maybe at some point I'll come back to my senses and make another Podal parody when I feel like it, but mentally speaking, that is not where I am right now. And so if anyone else wants to make these videos for me, do so. Maybe there's an audience for Podal parody still out there, but long story short, I'm just kind of ready to move on. So there you go. Kind of sucks to get it out there. I know. I'm sorry to say all of this, but really, this is how I truly feel about these types of videos, and I just have too much on my plate now. So, and of course, we have other videos I want to make, hopefully in between all of the bigger reviews I just mentioned. Some stuff I want to cover in the near future include Spider-Man No Way Home. Love that movie. Love the hell that movie. Definitely want to talk about it again. Hopefully with better editing and footage from the movie this time around. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Another multiverse movie I loved. I personally think it's the best movie of the decade for me so far. More on that real soon. Top Gun Maverick. Probably one of the most important blockbusters we've gotten as of late, and I really want to talk about what made that movie work for me and so many other people. Your Name, one of my favorite anime films of all time, and hopefully I get to make a career retrospective covering Makoto Shinkai's other work real soon. And Edgar Wright's Cornetto Trilogy. 3 films from one of my favorite directors of all time that defined my life as a teenager because they all inspired me to improve on my creative writing and video editing. Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite films of all time, and I could not be any more excited to cover that movie on my channel at some point in time. So yeah, lots of cool stuff I have planned out for the new year, and I'm really excited to make those videos. Even more so because for the first time in centuries, I'm actually cautiously optimistic for the new year. I've actually been catching up on driving school and traditional art, and I've been doing some work for my college org as well, plus another term just ended. So all these future videos I just mentioned take up a small portion of what I have planned out for 2023. I'm actually planning to continue driving school. Hopefully I can get a driver's license by the end of next year. Plus I intend to take hybrid classes for next term, meaning I might have face-to-face sessions for the first time since 11th grade. And finally, as I've mentioned several times in this video, I'm actually part of a college org now, as a video editor to be specific, so I'm definitely going to work on a lot of productions for that org in the near future, mostly on the editing side, with the hopes that I can write and direct my own production real soon. I've met a lot of cool people over there, and I'm forever grateful to be a part of this org and to use my editing skills for the greater good. Thank you all for making 2022 a special year for me, especially as a content creator, and thank you for watching and supporting my stuff. Look forward to a very special Natsumi Reviews episode in the coming weeks, plus the Love Live Sunshine review afterwards. I'm really excited to see what I can bring to the table for 2023, and so your support is truly appreciated. Happy holidays once again, and Happy New Year. I'll see you all in the next video.